The economy is fixed. Barry Obama has fixed everything. Thank you very much. We should all take our money out of gold, out of silver, and other real assets and put it back into the banks, put it back into the stock market because it's booming. That's right. You should go ahead and get a yacht and get a fancy car because everything is just fine. But here at the Money GPS, I'm going to bring you back down to reality. Mark Faber saying that we are in a gigantic financial asset bubble that can burst any day. What have I been saying now for so long? He's talking about all this growth is not sustainable. It has been going on, and of course, it is unjustified. Let me go as quick as I can through this. One of the most important things, and you can read the whole article, it's amazing. He said, the corporate profits have been boosted largely because of the falling interest rates. That was one of the core components of the Money GPS, my book. And of course, when you bring interest rates down all the way, what do you think is going to happen? Of course, let me go on very quickly here. He's talking about the reality of the situation. Don't look at that stock number. Don't look at that, the interest rates and all this sort of thing. Let me look at this for a second here, and that is food prices are up, other prices are up. He's talking about the oil price being up. Everything is up. And why? Largely because of what the Federal Reserve has done. You inject trillions upon trillions into the economy, surely it's going to go somewhere. And oftentimes it results in things being more expensive. And that is not things being worth anymore. A gold bullion, a gold coin, 1 ounce gold coin is always 1 ounce gold coin. It's never anything more. But the dollars, that's why people say, well, it's not going to make me any money. You're not there to make money. You're there to preserve your wealth. That's the way this works. And same with real estate, with land and everything. You're not trying to make money. This is foolish. This is a system that they've designed. How can you beat this system? You need to preserve your wealth. That's what he's talking about. That's a lot of what Mark Faber does. Now, of course, he gets a lot into the stocks and stuff, but he is deep in this market. For the average person, you need to be there to preserve your wealth. Do not get caught up in all the tricks and games that they play. And right here, he's basically just saying about what I mentioned before. You think that your cost of living increases 1.2% a year? That's the number that they're telling us, that inflation rates are near 1%. That is an absolute joke. Just look at food prices. Just look at electricity prices. They are going up every single year, and not 1.2% as they decide to lie right to our faces. They are giving us the short end of the stick every single time. I'm really glad that Mark Faber is speaking up. If you guys know, others who are speaking up, post them down below. Everyone needs to really look into this deeper. I did read Mark Faber's book, and I thought it was amazing. It's Tomorrow's Gold, and he really gets into the historical elements of this and, what to expect in the future. I highly recommend his book, and my book being more of a beginner book and sort of foundational. His is very, much on the finance and being very specific and detailed. I would like to just basically say that where we're headed, what we're doing here with this economy is going to give us garbage. I was just having a talk with somebody today. We're talking about the RRSPs, and what this is it's 401ks in the US and supers in other countries around the world. But basically, this is your retirement fund. And the ultimate truth is that this is going to be worth zero at some point. People are just dumping their money in thinking, you know what, I want to have a little nest egg when I retire at 65. I'm going to want that money to come out. However, these people don't realize that is uninsured deposits. What did the finance minister in Canada say? What did they do in Cyprus? They took money from the banks. The Canadian finance minister said he will do what they did in Cyprus should they need to. This will happen in every single country around the world, and they will do that by multiple avenues. They will do this by the bail-in strategy, which is brand new in many ways. They will do inflation, which they're doing now clearly. Mark Faber just talked about that. They're going to bring interest rates all the way down. That forces you, as I just said in a previous video, that forces you out of the banking system into the stock market and makes your money uninsured so that they can then rob you. It is a circle, and they've planned this all piece by piece. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And I just want to mention to you all before I forget to head over to themoneygps.com, scroll down to the bottom, fill in your name and email address to become an insider. This is the basically the insider where I have videos that are unlisted on YouTube, and I will be emailing them out to the insiders, and they can have information that I do not release out in the normal YouTube channel here. I want to create a smaller group of individuals who are a closer, a bonded, connected group of individuals, and I will share additional information through there. So you go to themoneygps.com, scroll down to the bottom, fill in your name and email, and then I'm going to be sending out unlisted videos, and you can watch them on your YouTube. This is not some sort of spam. I will not be a part of that sort of thing. In fact, I hate spam in my inbox, and I feel your pain on that as well. So that will not be the case here, I assure you. And if you would sign up there, we can build a close community of individuals who really want to know the truth, and I want to share that with people.